Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy Crypto. Hope you are all having a fantastic day. Now today I want to talk about Terra Luna or Luna. Now this has been one of my best ROIs this year. I've been investing in this one since about the $5 mark, so it's done a cool 10x for me this year. But this coin has so much more potential. Currently ranked 12 at the time of this video. Now guys, this is a pre-recorded video and the price right now is not important. It's pre-recorded because I'm currently on holidays in Queensland, Australia, and unfortunately I can't make live videos, but I still want to get this content out for you. Before we get started, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a girl taking you along on my crypto journey. Check out this graph, guys. Isn't it beautiful? Now, I invested somewhere in the middle of the year. I found out about this through one of my friends. Shout out to you. You know who you are. And they said, look into it. The ecosystem is crazy good. The technology is great. It's got a lot of potential. So I invested somewhere around here, and before I knew it, it was on a rocket ship right to the top. Peaked out about $54 not too long ago. And despite the market has held really well. So since Luna has mooned, it did take a bit of a dive here, but since then it typically stays quite steady despite the price of Bitcoin. And I love those coins that are not reliant on what's happening with Bitcoin. Now Terra is definitely going to, in my opinion, going to be in the top 10 before the end of the year, if not in early Q1 2022. I see Terra ripping past $100 if this bull run goes the way everyone thinks it will, and I definitely see this as a really great long-term hold. I don't plan on selling my Luna anytime soon. This could easily be a $300 to $500 token in a couple of years. So let's get into it, guys. If you don't know about Terra, it is programmable money for the internet. Spend, save, and stake like never before. Terra is a public blockchain protocol deploying a suite of algorithmic decentralized stablecoins which underpin a thriving ecosystem that brings DeFi to the masses. So, lunatic community. It's actually quite good, and these guys have a great community on social media. I definitely recommend going to their socials and checking it out. Now it's got industry-leading stablecoin, which is the UST, vibrant smart contracts, thriving cross-chain DeFi environment, and it's built on the Cosmos SDK and Tendermint consensus. So it does have a documentary on their website, which I definitely recommend watching. Now, Terra is the leading cross-chain protocol in the industry, with Terra assets supported by leading blockchains. So Ethereum, Solana, Harmony One, Binance, Polygon Matic, and I don't know what this logo is, to be honest. Now, supported by the unrivaled Lunatics community. It's the fastest growing ecosystem in crypto with 100 plus projects across DeFi, Web3, and NFTs. So the Terra protocol is an open source stablecoin network controlled by its stakeholders. More demand for stablecoins equals more value capture by Luna, decentralized reserved asset. Access the first successful decentralized algorithmic stablecoin to participate in the value creation of a new DeFi stack. Now, Terra has been getting some really good attention in the media on Yahoo, Bloomberg, CoinDesk, just to name a few. ARK Invest, Robinhood, Real Vision, they have been getting attention, and there is a reason for it. This protocol has done extremely well. And like I said, that moon that we saw this year, that 10x that it did, and granted, that is absolutely fantastic, I still think there is plenty more where that came from. So guys, let's check out this ecosystem. And this is one of the things that drives the price up with a lot of these coins. You've got to remember that if their ecosystem is thriving and you need their stablecoin and you need their coin to use on these platforms, then that is how the price goes up a lot of the time. So you've got a lot of projects on here. Now Mirror, I know Mirror is quite popular on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers are talking about it. Orion is a fantastic. TerraSwap, BitTerra, Alice is a big one, Mirror Wallet. You've got some pretty great projects on here, some of which I've actually never heard of, but I definitely recommend, if you believe in Luna the way I do, you should look at the projects getting built on Luna, because the more attention that comes to Luna, the more attention that comes to these projects. Now, I am going to also talk about a project called Terra Land, which is not directly associated with Luna, but you get the point. It is still piggybacking off that success of the Luna ecosystem. So you've got some really great projects being built on here, which I highly recommend you check out. Just like any other platform, Solana, Avalanche, any of these platforms coming up now, any of these blockchains coming up, you need to check out the projects being built on it. Just like Cardano, I talk about all these new Cardano projects coming up. That is what you need to be looking for if you're looking for the next 50 to 100x, even 1000x if you get in on pre-sales early. That is where the opportunities lie. Now, I definitely recommend checking these guys out on Medium for more on what is happening, all their partnership delegation programs. They've got partnerships with Chainlink. They've got so much happening, guys. But the biggest thing that I want to tell you is the fact that their stable coins, the more people use them, the more that is happening, the more it's driving the price up. And there is so many things coming on here that are going to drive the price of Luna up. I've heard some crazy predictions around the place of $1,000 Luna. That's definitely not going to be happening this year, at least in my humble opinion, but it wouldn't surprise me. Now, something I want to show you guys as well to wrap up the video is that Terra is burning 4.5 billion worth of Luna from community pools. Okay, so Terra, a smart contract enabled algorithmic stablecoin project, passed a pair of proposals to burn 4.5 billion worth of Luna, its native token, from community pools. The burn will occur every 800 blocks produced, and its purpose is to adapt the structure of currency for the new Columbus 5 upgrade, which changed the way UST is produced. The UST obtained from the burn will be reallocated to the community pool, the governance responsible for deciding what to do with these funds. The first swap transaction already took place earlier this week. After the whole stash gets burned, there will be another period in which the community will be able to decide how much of this will be used to bootstrap Ozone, a decentralized insurance protocol on top of Terra. So economics simplified. According to a tweet from Terra's official account, the executions of the approved proposals represent one of the largest, if not the largest, burns of a major layer 1 asset in the crypto market's history. This might make the price of Luna rise in the long term because the coin will become more scarce. About this burn, the CEO of Terraform Labs stated, "The burn will simplify the narrative of Luna economics, boost staking rewards, and leave the community pool well funded with 10 million Luna." Quan also noted that after the changes took place with the application of Columbus 5 upgrade, all on-chain stablecoin swap fees are routed to the Oracle rewards pool for validators, and we believe this will keep Luna staking rewards lucrative. Terra has been targeted by regulatory oversight. Quan received a subpoena from the SEC when he traveled to the US to represent a Mazari's mainnet conference. The subpoena had to do with one of the native protocols built on top of Terra called Mirror that allows users to trade tokens that are derivatives pegged to the price of some stocks. Quan sued the SEC last month for the way it acted and how it served the subpoena. So guys, there's always going to be FUD and there's always going to be problems and all that sort of stuff, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. They're burning, they've got the Columbus 5 upgrade, so much stuff happening. Their staking rewards are fantastic. If you are a Luna holder and you are not staking, I highly recommend you do it, especially if you are in it for the long run, just like I am. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for plenty more content. I will be giving you regular Terra Luna updates if you guys like. And tell me what you think in the comments. As always, watch this space.